Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by the movie Hangout, and let's talk about Tobey Maguire returning as Spider-Man again. Yes, there could be much more Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. I'm going to go into the details. I'm going to go in what he just said, what the possibilities are. They're pretty endless, but before I do, if you go on over, click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, comment, and like this video. I want to hear what your opinion is on what he said, and what the possibilities are. Okay, so if you're like me, it was like late 90s, early 2000s. Tobey Maguire was like the superhero that everyone was talking about. He made possible what seemed to be impossible. It seemed like it was totally impossible to do a Spider-Man movie. People had tried, decades before. They just were silly. It's like, how do you shoot webs and swing around like Tarzan in a red suit and make it not just laughably silly? But him, along with Sam Raimi, just made it fantastic. In my opinion, I think the first Spider-Man is one of the best superhero movies ever made. Second one was okay. Third one, I'm not really crazy about, but Tobey Maguire was still great in it. And fans like me just wanted to see more of him. We wanted to get rid of the silliness of the third one he was in, go back to the original film that made everybody just excited. Wanted to see more, and we finally got a glimpse back of Tobey in the Spider-Man suit in Spider-Man No Way Home, and it just really stirred the imagination of millions and millions of people. Well, Tobey was recently asked if he would ever return again in the Spider-Man suit, and here's what he said. So I'm over here at Screen Rant. No Way Home made all 5 Tobey Maguire Spider-Man return hopes possible. Tobey Maguire loved making Spider-Man No Way Home so much that the movie has now made every hope about his Spider-Man return possible. It says here that over a decade after wrapping up, let me turn this off here. It says over a decade after wrapping up his time as the web slinger, Maguire was awarded the opportunity to return as Peter Parker thanks to the multiverse. The original Spider-Man trilogy star returned in Spider-Man No Way Home to fulfill dreams of an epic crossover between Maguire, Garfield, and Holland. Although the movie was squarely focused on Holland's Marvel Cinematic Universe hero, Maguire and Garfield appeared in the movie's second half to play substantial roles. Considering Sony rebooted Spider-Man twice after Maguire, and director Sam Raimi finished their trilogy and the actor began to make fewer movie appearances, it never really seemed like a possibility that he would play the Marvel hero again. No Way Home not only gave audiences another chance to see his iconic portrayal of Spider-Man once more, but also renewed interest in seeing even more of him afterward. Neither Marvel Studios nor Sony has officially announced plans to have Tobey appear in more movies, but No Way Home helped put every potential idea back on the table. And that's the key right there. When you enter in the idea of a multiverse, suddenly anything is possible. I mean, you could have 45-year-old Tobey Maguire playing him. You could have 55-year-old. You could have old man Spider, old man Peter Parker, kind of like they did with old man Batman, It's endless what you could do. It says here that the film's record box office performance sparked hopes for another crossover movie. The financial success is not the most important way the film influenced Tobey Maguire's future, though. Based on interviews he's done after the movie's release, it appears that the MCU Phase 4 film is responsible for making him excited to keep playing the role. Maguire's reinvigorated interest in playing Spider-Man after Spider-Man No Way Home is a huge deal. Instead of him having a poor time making the movie or viewing the appearance as his swan song as Peter Parker, it had the opposite effect. Tobey Maguire says he's ready to return. So he's like back in the gym, working out, getting ready for that, for more movies whenever the studios call him. This directly reflects how much he enjoyed working on Spider-Man No Way Home and seeing what the film did with his version of Peter. That is why ideas about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man Return that previously seemed far-fetched are now more realistic. It also says that there's hope that he could return through the multiverse, for the epic event has been around since even before Marvel Studios officially announced plans for Avengers Secret Wars. As the MCU Phase 6 movie, not only does the multiverse plot of the film provide a natural opportunity for Maguire to return, but it also means that some lifelong dreams of audiences could be fulfilled. Maguire's Spider-Man returning in Avengers Secret Wars means he could finally meet the Avengers and other Marvel heroes. It also goes on to say that Sony and Marvel Studios reportedly want another trilogy of MCU Spider-Man movies starring Tom Holland. But there's a chance Tobey Maguire could return for any of these films in some capacity. When the studios reworked the Spider-Man movie deal, it was teased that Spider-Man would hop between multiverses, something that has yet to happen for Holland. However, Maguire could be the one to keep traveling the multiverse to work with the MCU Spider-Man. That'd be so cool. So it's like he jumps to Garfield's, to Holland's, you know. I mean, and it says, No Way Home set up the Venom symbiote for Holland's next movie. And then it goes on also to say, if you go on down here, Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man can return in Across the Spider-Verse. The multiverse Spider-Man story is confirmed to feature plenty of variants as Miles Morales, Gwen Stacy, and Peter B. Parker embark on a new journey. It is known that Sony considered having Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland cameo in Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, but it never happened. Perhaps after returning in No Way Home, Maguire has agreed to bring his Peter Parker to Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse in some capacity. And it says, could Tobey Maguire become Sony's Spider-Man in the Venomverse? So not only could he be in the Spider-Verse, he could be in the Venomverse, he could be in all these other verses. I mean, Tobey Maguire could be playing Peter Parker or Spider-Man for the next 10 years. You know, he's going to be like 55, 57 years old playing Spider-Man. It's awesome, right? And what's crazy is that, like, the movies that are making money, whether people like it or not, are superhero movies. There is some fatigue about superhero films, but audiences love them. That's what's making the money. So you're going to see a lot more A-list celebrities, or I should say actors, or even actors that maybe they need to kind of reinvigorate their career. They're going to be coming back and doing movies and doing superhero movies. What I hope is that we see more Michael Keaton as Batman. That's what I hope, as well as more Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man. But let me know, what do you think? Do you think it'd be really cool to see Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more films? Or do you think it would just be really tired having him back, jumping between universes? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you want to get future rants, reviews, or original content, click subscribe. Later.